Hi everyone. Okay, no, I'm not starting like that. Hello. You've probably heard the terms growth mindset and fixed mindset and thought to yourself, I have a growth mindset. Yeah, I know what it is. And you might be wrong because that was me for a very long time. The first time I heard the terms growth mindset and fixed mindset, I was like, obviously, I'm in the growth mindset. Academically speaking, the term growth mindset and fixed mindset came about mostly in uh, evaluating how children learned. If they were looking at, let's say, mathematical problems or academic problems and seeing it as a challenge instead of a punishment and being willing to learn that. So when I first heard it, I was like, okay, I have a growth mindset. But when I looked at it personally, I realized I might not really, because there are some things in our lives that we believe can be changed and others that we believe cannot be changed. For example, leadership skills. Leadership skills, most people do not believe it is something that you can learn. And because you don't believe it, either you will be in a position of leadership and not give a chance to other people you don't think have the skill, or you might be the person who's always left out of leadership positions and would not even wish to step out and contest for a leadership position because you think it is not for you. Or public speaking. Public speaking mostly is attached to people who are extroverts. Introverts like myself might not be willing to step out and learn that. Or uh, exercise. I don't know. There are a lot of things that in my mind were fixed to people and their personalities. There's a certain type of people who went after a certain type of thing and got it done. The others would try but wouldn't really be good at it. I don't know what convinced me of that. It was the latter. But learning that anyone can grow, that that mindset shift between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset, not just for academics but for even everyday life and everyday things we find in our lives, that helped me a lot. Like, for example, this Friday I've been invited to speak at a meeting for the community women about breast cancer. It is outside my comfort zone. I do not speak in public. I don't know how I'm going to handle the issue, but I am in a growth mindset. I know that at the beginning of things, I might be bad at it. Even talking to the camera, I used to be very bad. I have made progress. Even if you're seeing me and seeing, she's nervous, she's boring, this is better than my first video. So I have learned to embrace things that I'm not good at and step out of my comfort zone and try to do my best. So when the invitation came to go and teach women about breast cancer, I'm like, I am a doctor. I know what breast cancer is. I know the signs, the symptoms. I know how to help a patient should she have it. So it is my responsibility to teach the women. So even if in my mind I was like, oh my God, I'm going to birth, I don't know what I'm going to do when I go there, I embraced it and I was like, okay, I will try. Fingers crossed. I'll give you an update. So when you're nervous about something, instead of thinking in binary, I'm either good at this and therefore I should do more of it, or I'm bad at this and people will laugh at me and I shouldn't even be trying. Think of it in a growth mindset. Think of it like not everyone who's doing something right now started off brilliant at it. They had to learn. They had to do things step by step by step to be able to be brilliant at it. So give yourself the grace to fail and to stand up and do it again, to fail, to stand up, to do it again. The more you do that, you're exercising a part of your brain that will learn to recognize that particular challenge and get better at it. It will know that this is important and it's a skill I have to develop. Your brain can adapt. Therefore, you can adapt. I used to think your personality stops growing after 18. I don't know where I read that from some scientific book somewhere when I was in school, in med school. And I used to think, oh my God, I'm going to stay this boring introvert the rest of my life. Can't speak publicly, can't lead anyone, can't do anything outside her comfort zone. But that is a lie. The there is no part of yourself that cannot be developed, either your mind or your body or your health or your finances or anything. If you have a growth mindset, you change your beliefs. Instead of I cannot do this, you change it to I cannot do this yet. Putting the word yet at the end of every sentence helps you to boost your self confidence, gives you the hope that even if you can't do it today, you can do it, you can learn and be able to do it in the future. No one is born knowing everything. It just depends on the encouragement they give. They give themselves encouragement they receive from others. So, if you want to change your life, instead of thinking, I can't do this now, just think, I cannot do this yet. And make a plan that will bring you from the now to the yet that is in the future. And give yourself grace through that journey. The journey is going to be difficult, it is not easy, but give yourself the grace to say, I am starting this journey. It is going to be difficult along the way, but I am going to do it. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe that things can change, they will not change. So allow yourself to start, allow yourself to fail, allow yourself to to look like a fool in the beginning. It's the only way you're going to make any progress. So instead of saying I can't do it, I can't do it yet. Yeah.